What's going on, guys? Cam here, back again for another video for you all today. So it is Transition Tuesday on the channel, guys. It's the first installment on the channel, so if you do enjoy the video, drop a like on it and don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. If you guys haven't checked out the series, I do suggest you guys check it out. Every Tuesday we teach you guys a new transition, so what not to love, right? What am I talking about? We'll teach you guys in just a moment. So with that being said, guys, we are going to be teaching you guys a brand new Premiere Pro CC tutorial. So I edit on the MacBook Pro. I have coffee every time I edit. Other thing I use when editing is paper. You gotta really be organized when editing and doing transitions and stuff, because you're gonna get frustrated, and if your computer's not fast enough and you're not organized and your computer's not fast enough to be organized, you're just gonna have a whole lot of stress, and the stress never helps because it just pushes the creative block even harder, and you just don't want to make videos anymore. So we don't want to have any of that. Okay, so today we're gonna be doing the first ever video on the channel, so I do hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm doing a bit of a time crunch. I only got 42% on my laptop. It's not plugged in. That's the best way to edit. I don't know why I'm not doing that, but we have this SD card here. It's got the footage on it. Just fun fact, my Mac only has like 2 gigabytes left of space on it. I gotta get a hard drive ASAP, a portable hard drive. We're gonna be talking about those in a couple videos. So enough of that little trolling around with those transitions. Let's get to this edit. Okay, so we have these two clips here. We're gonna go ahead and review them first. So we have C0443 and C0060. So when I assemble my clips, I usually assemble them in assemble modes. We have assemble, edit, color, effects, audio, graphics, libraries, and then we got these, all panels, meta logging, and edit workspaces. That's for custom stuff though, so don't worry about that stuff right yet. So what I like to do is go into assembly mode first, and I would always go to the project file just so I can see more information about the videos. So I shot these in, as you can see, here's all of the information about them. 23 frames per second, which is 24 frames per second. It's got the time of them, the duration, so 27 seconds, 38 seconds. Here's the size, 4K, obviously. And we're gonna go ahead and sauce the first one into the window here. We're gonna mute that just so you guys don't hear it, and we're gonna watch it back here. So this is just a clip of the trolley car coming. So I'm going to, let's start it like right as it's actually coming into frame. Let's say it's like, let's say that's about right here. And we're gonna cut that right about there. So I want to transition in from C060. So C060 is just a clip of me twirling in the street with the camera on the stabilizer. As you can see, twirl in the street, and then it focuses on these cars, and then it spins again. But a cool thing about this spin, I'm actually getting a call right now. Wonder who this is from. I should probably pick it up, eh? Let me try. Hello? That was weird. Did you guys hear that? Nobody answered. It just hung up. That was kind of creepy. I'm kind of spooked by those kind of calls. So I talked to the camera here, as you can see, but it turns. I'm gonna just play it through just so you guys can see. And it meets this orange post right here. And we're gonna use this orange post to really make this next clip look so much cleaner. So we're gonna basically cut it. Right when you see this orange piece get out of frame. So that is about right there. Right there, I'd say. Control K. And that's where this clip is going to come in. It's not going to be coming in like that. But what we're essentially trying to do is get it so it follows that in. So we're going to come actually. And I was thinking what we could have done. We're going to need a bit more clip. Let's see how this is. That's a bit better for it. So now what I like to do is I go to the start of my clip of where it starts. So it's going to be about right here, because you only have orange on the left side of the frame now. And as you can see, we can start seeing stuff. We don't want to be seeing this stuff. We're going to be wanting to mask it out. So we're going to start at the first frame right here. We're going to Command K that, and we're going to actually zoom in. So to do that, we click on the file, we go over here, and we actually have to be in editing mode for this. And we can click on the, under opacity, we have this piece right here. It's a free draw Bezier. We click on that here. We make sure our mask is selected. And we can go ahead and easily just draw now. So I like to start at the bottom of my frame and work my way up. Just gonna make my way around this post. It's better when it's a solid colored thing. As you can see, there's bends and stuff in this orange post, so it probably wasn't the best thing to follow, but we will make it work. Usually what you'd want to do at this point is go to about, not 200%, but 10%, and you can now click outside of here. And I thought we were at the bottom, but we can just now close these. And as you can see, you're like, what? You don't see much, right? That's true, but what you want to see now is just click on this inverted button, and it's what we want now. So we're gonna go back to that frame here, and we're actually going to click on this right here, and this is gonna make it animated. So now we can animate our mask. So basically now, we are gonna click on the next frame, and we can zoom in again, and go ham, and just clean up the frame. So let's see. Let's not do it like that. We'll go on like 100%, maybe 50%, and then we can just go one frame at a time. So let's do this at like 25%. That's better. And we will literally just drag this over now and resize it to fit. So I think that's okay. And to make it look a little more pretty, you can even press on mask feather and feather it a bit. Feathering always helps. And now we have this easy. As you can see, there's little things like the mask down here at the bottom. So to fix those like we did before, we just drag it down a bit more. But you're gonna wanna make sure that you're doing it on each one of the keyframes, because that's where it saves to. So we go to the next keyframe, let's move that down. Just make sure all of these keyframes are good. Yeah, looks pretty good. Now we have this easy, quick transition that was simple to do. It wasn't too difficult. It was pretty easy. Now, it's because you guys stayed this long. If you guys stayed this long, you guys deserve a little bit more than just that, right? We're gonna spice this clip up, and this is what I would do with this clip to make it next level, okay? So, as you can see, you're gonna play it back, and you have, okay, wow, boom, amazing clip, right? We can now trim this kinda to the point where I want it to start. So I want it to start there, I want it to end there. Bring it to the start. And to make this look even better, we can even go in, and you guys can actually click on my other video. I'll have it linked in the description if you guys want to check it out. I have a transition sound effects, free sound effects, just basically a bunch of sound effects completely free. You guys can download this. It's in the video that I created. We're gonna go ahead and grab like Breathe Whoosh 1, and we're gonna drop it on the audio track. Then we're gonna grab Breathe Whoosh 2, drop it, and we'll take 3 as well. Actually, we'll just take a focus beep too. Focus beep works just as well. Now we're gonna zoom in. You're gonna understand why I kind of did that. As you can see the sound waves. We can see where the transition starts and where it ends. And you kind of want to watch it. And as you can see, it's perfect timing. And I know I didn't even listen to it, but I know that it's probably going to work well. So I usually grab the highest points of the sound wave, and I'll drag to where I want it to be the midpoint. So right there again. So if we play it back, it's probably going to be sunk, right? We'll see. So what I like to do now is I'm going to zoom in even more, put this camera beep in, and now when we play it back and listen, try it again. It basically works. It fits with the video. You want it to work. You're going to want to have a basic amount of, let's say, outdoor environment sound. So we're going to go ahead and throw this one in there too. This one's a fun little sound effect. You want to always remove your audio from the actual footage, especially if you don't have a external microphone, because that's where you'll just find problems. Ew. So watch that. I know it didn't look that well, look that good, didn't look that good. But to most people, that's going to be pretty good. We're going to throw in a song here just to show you guys kind of what it has the feels and the looks of. I don't know what song this is. We're just going to wing it. But and this is when you have other songs in, you want to have the song at the right level. Then I go into my audio clip mixer, and when I'm editing them, for example, I want this clip specifically. I know that this is on layer 4, and in layer 4 we got this slider here. You can click this button up here and it will animate your audio now. So when you're listening back to it, you can now go from here to the middle where you want it to be loud and start building it. And then you can even bring this one down, and when we play it back, it's better to do because you're animating your actual audios now to work with the video. It's a trick that I learned over time, and it is game changing. It is really game changing because you can really blow people away with no extra work involved. So we're gonna scoot back a bit. We're gonna readjust that up, come back forward, and drag that down. So we can watch it back. And as you can see, it just sounded more realistic. And now basically what I like to do is I'll grab my clips. And for example, I know that J.R. Alley loves to do this with his clips. But what he normally does is you'll cut it about here. This is going to be a really cool, quick little trick. We're going to hold down Option. We're going to click up. We're going to go into our effects. We're going to type in Fast Blur real quick. We're going to drop that in the top file. We're going to then click these two files together. Go ahead and nest them. Once you have nested them, you can go ahead and click on Options on your keyboard and drag up twice. That's going to duplicate it twice. That file's going to be duplicated twice. So now you're going to want to go over here and type in color balance. So you're going to be brought up with a bunch of color balances, and you're going to want to look for this one right here under Image Control, Color Balance RGB. Drag that onto all 3 files, just like that. Once you do that, click on the first, go to Effect, go ahead and change the values of blue to 0 and green to 0, and the blend mode over to screen. Then you're going to click the second file, do the exact same thing basically, not the exact same thing, but you're going to want to set the red to 0 and the blue to 0, and then our last clip, can you guess? 0 to green, 0 to red, and blend mode on screen. And now, it didn't do anything, right? It didn't do anything. We click on the first layer. We can go ahead and type in 103, for example. It gives us an RGB effect. That's what we kind of want. You can actually animate these, make them look really cool. What I like to use these for is just mid-video and stuff, just to have the RGB effect. Now something else I can do is if I wanted to color grade all my footage at the same time, I would usually just nest it again, go into color mode, and now we only have one file to deal with. So we can click on this, browse. You guys can download this LUT if you guys like it. It's the vintage LUT. I'll have it linked below. And look at that clip. No work, and it looks way better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a quick one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on it, subscribe. More videos like this. This is Transition Tuesday, where we post a video every single Tuesday teaching you guys a new transition. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave me a comment for the next Transition Tuesday. I hope you guys didn't miss yesterday's video where we dropped a bunch of free sound effects. So go check that out in the description of this video. So in I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. But until then, peace out.